So Leonard comes back as you kind of adjust him in.
Okay, Lenny. Can I call you Lenny?
I like Lenny. It's a team of endearment.
What do you want in the Gazette? You want Lenny or you want Leonard?
Oh, I like to think that you're my friend.
The name your mother gave you. Oh, okay. Or the name I gave you.
Yeah, it's much more important than my mother's name.
He can be your mother.
Okay, I think we found a solution that will work for everybody. So we have this device. I slapped nothing, but let it be known. Jack here has made an incredible device that we've described that could cut down the time to make a boat by dramatically. We do not quite want to just give it away, but we are willing to discuss with the blockade to see if we could build one or two more of them. You guys get to keep one of them as part of this deal, and then you can loan to own one other one if you choose so to do. But that way you can work with the blockade to build. They'll build your boats for you with these things in lickety split time, and you get your boats. You give them some supplies. We set up the Foxsteel trade with a little bit better numbers because we're getting rid of this blockade for you and giving you tech. And then we're gold. We're gold, but we're coins, baby.
Roll persuade.
Oh boy, why me? I'm rolling bad tonight. I don't want to roll.
Jack could roll. Someone else could roll it. Jack could roll it.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm the
What? Persuade charm?
Yeah.
Well,
Did I just roll charm? I feel like persuade.
It's the same thing.
I don't know. I guess I'm scared.
I have no charm.
Charm and persuade are the same.
Okay, I'll just do persuade. And it is. Oh, that one actually was very good. It was a 13.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay. Let me discuss.
I stick out my horrible hand.
Okay. They discuss for a minute. All right. Okay. Here's what we discussed. Well, I mean, that sounds very, very agreeable and fair. I mean, we like the new tech to help. Even after it's just us, after the Woodland Alliance leaves, we can help. Maybe build some more ships by ourselves.
Then you could sell those, and then you got even more stuff.
Okay. So here's if the Woodland Alliance agrees to give us just one or two of the ships now, preferably two. And then everything else, we trust you. And they agree to help with some labor here. I think we got ourselves a deal. We'll give them some weapons and armor.
Okay. I think we'll talk to them. One more thing. I need you to give me Ricky Quacks. Release custody of Ricky Quacks. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I think this is a good starting point. We're going to have to talk to them, because we don't have them here. And they are aggressively blockading you. So we're going to see what they think. But I do feel like this is a good starting point. Okay?
Yeah, we agree.
I'm not making any promises with you here, Lenny. I know you're a Gazette reader and you're a loyal fan and everything. I want to do you proud. We're going to do the best we can. So
all right.
I'm gonna talk to them.
It sounds like it could be the beginnings of a deal.
The beginnings of a deal.
All right, he shakes your hand aggressively.
Oh, God. We shake horrible palm-to-palm skin contact.
And it's just a little wet. All right, and you guys head back out of the town hall where you find Poe doing something.
Poe looks fine because all Poe did was go back in time to before he ate the bag full of catnip and unate it, and now he's okay.
In this time,
I'm just standing there, just
you see.
He's
Poe thinks this is happening. You see Poe as you walk out. Poe is doing this with his mouth.
He's never moved.
Get it all! Gotta get it all!
Yeah, not completely out of it, but at least a little still out of it. Just a little bit.
I'm glad you could help, Poe.
How's it going?
Did you find the duck?
What the hell are you doing?
He's covered in blood.
Blood and fur, though.
Gazette paper.
My blood. Where am I? Who the hell are you? Mom? Get out of here, Mom.
Okay. I think we need to go talk to... Maybe we'll get on the boat with the otter and talk to the blockade. We'll do it private. That way it's two separate private things.
I want to say I'm splashing myself in the face on the way so I'm not high the whole episode.
Yeah. You can sober up on the way. It takes a little bit. It's now like nighttime proper, and they see you approaching, and just for you to come up.
I look like a wet possum.
And you see Leoma approaches you all immediately and says, "Well, how did negotiations?"
It's been a long day.
No, you're not talking about anyway, okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. I was typing something. Okay, Jack, go ahead.
Yeah, everything went real well. We came up with a plan to offer them assistance in making some weapons, as long as you also provide assistance in getting them some lumber. We have the tools for that too. It's all of us working together, so you can remove the blockade and they'll get the equipment needed to make all of your equipment.
Oh man, that sounds great!
Okay, a couple things. Do you mention that they did the woodland, or the woodfolk did say they wanted, or the riverfolk, sorry. Riverfolk did say they wanted the at least one or two of their ships now. You mentioned that?
Yeah, I can mention that. So the only stipulation is they want 2 boats now. They didn't say they have to be the best boats. They could be your worst 2 boats, maybe 2 boats you wanted to get rid of that you needed patching to do anyway. Make it look nice.
Persuade.
Oh, I'm going to help with this.
Persuade. I got pretty good. 7, 8.
That's not bad.
If we okay, wait, Jack, or can I do 2 depletion or 2 exhaustion?
I think it has to
This
be
is
2
1
people.
each, right?
Yeah.
Jack, do you have any
Depletion.
exhaustion
Exhaustion.
that you can do? Because if me and you both give it to him, he could get a perfect success.
Yeah, I have a little. Yeah, I can do one more.
Okay, I'll do one too.
This is
Bump
probably
you
the
up to
most
it.
important.
Yeah, I was about to say
calculation.
it's super important.
Yeah, I think like at first you see Leoma thinking, and then Poe and Jack kind of chime in, and she thinks about it a little harder.
Boats are cool, man.
Listen. You need the supplies more than you need the boats. You're fighting a land battle. The boats, they're a tough loss, but it's more important for you to have the weapons needed to fight.
We will be willing to give 2 boats, on the condition they give us at least some of the weapons and armor now, as we are a little, fairly unarmed. So a little bit now, and then we will provide. There's, like I said, there was a paper with how much they wanted, and it is once again pretty heavily in the Riverfolk favor. But the inclusion of the tech did help lighten that load a little bit.
One thing to also consider, and this is basically how I help with it, is that
shut up.
all they want are the boats. They don't need the cannons that are on the boats or anything.
No,
so
let's not
anything
go-
super important that's on those boats, keep. They just want the boats.
Yeah, I
They're
think they just
riverfolk.
wanna
They're
use-
not warring.
Yeah. Unless they want to use them to stop the next blockade. But I doubt that. But yeah, no, I think that would be fair. We can tell them that too. Make it nice and official.
No, we don't
no
have
one's
to tell
angry.
them that. They're just.
We're trying to make everybody happier. As happy as possible.
We will provide a couple of. We will provide some of our rebels to help with creating these boats, any repairs they need, and in return for some supplies now and one of our boats.
And again, can I whisper to Jack really quick? 1 second. Whisper to Jack. So we're making like 3 of these things you mentioned that can help increase time.
Sauce.
Is one of them going to this place too, as a loan to buy thing?
For the Woodland Alliance?
Not that you mentioned.
For the Woodland Alliance?
Nope,
Would that potentially be something we offer them?
they don't even know about it.
Well, they know about the tech, though. We can mention that we're going to give you 1 too, so you can rebuild the 2 boats you're giving away.
I think that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's just another, like, no one's losing much here, or they're losing time is all they're losing.
Theirs would just be the loan. They're not.
Okay, we can say that. We can give them. That's why I asked you first. We can loan them 1 that they have to give back to repair, to make new boats if needed. That's up to them. But they got to pay us which
Yeah.
we keep
Yeah.
ourselves. So we're making a little bit coin.
So
here.
you're asking them to pay you for an extra ballista, is what you're saying?
Yes, loan that they can use. They're paying to use it.
Roll. You have to
right.
roll a different persuade for that, because that's something else.
That might be you, Jack, this time, because I was just giving you the idea.
If you want to
essentially.
do that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, if you don't want to do that, it's up to you. You tell them.
What is this one? Can I do this?
Cool.
Yeah, you could do that. It'll be something, but yeah,
It'll be something.
it'll be different, but
Oh, I got a 7.
okay.
If I give an exhaustion, will an 8 be better? Okay.
No, I
No,
would
7 to 9 is the same.
Okay.
So what happens here is they choose one. It's that you weaken their morale a little bit. So they don't agree to this deal. But Leoma does seem a little more like is considering her options and does seem a little more like, I don't know, open, I would say, is what you guys did from that.
Okay.
But does not agree to that deal.
Oh, all right. Well, then I think everybody is as happy as we're gonna get. Correct? Should we tell them we're gonna work this out?
I think so. As long as we will make the trade, the boat for a handful of weapons and armor now, and then.
All right. Okay. I think we can do that. A handful. That's one axe. One small hand axe.
Yeah, if you give them one hand axe, that's gonna go real well in a minute.
I didn't make the deal. You wrote it out on the paper. No, I'm joking. Okay. So what do we zip back to?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, you guys head back to the town hall. And it's fairly late now.
and I
And you
push open the doors. We have a deal. We've come to an agreement.
We're bargain.
You just sit back. You just keep.
Barn.
So they want. They agree to our terms. The only thing they want in return right now. So you're getting 2 boats right now. I want you to keep that in mind. What they want right now is a decent amount of weapons. Whatever you have, you can spare. And armor, so that they can kind of get some of their guys back to the fight.
And
while they also leave a lot of their guys here to help build new boats. Everybody wins as long as you can give up a few pieces of weapons and armor.
And catnip.
No.
And all the catnip
No.
you could eat.
No.
okay. We'll send over. I mean, he kind of like pulls the barksmith aside and discusses for a minute. Okay, we got a little bit. We'll send it over in exchange for the boats. And yeah, that sounds all right.
All right. We
Okay.
got a trade route established. We got the blockade's gonna fuck off, and everybody wins. And Orson
except for the
did it.
moon men that I went to war with.
Everybody except Ricky Quack, who must be handed over immediately.
Or this all falls
He
through.
must be ferreted out, and I mean that. You can use ferrets if you want.
I guess we gotta stay here for the day, though, right?
It's weird. The music just cut out when you
Oh.
said that. It
Wait.
got really ominous.
You're welcome to spend the night here if you want. I'm sure for a nominal fee. There's an inn that you all could stay at.
What runs it? The weird thing to ask.
A spider.
It's a big snake.
No, it's Glenn. Glenn is an he loves
It's
just
the Quacks family and
Quacks family.
So his name is Glenn, and he works at Trader's Glen.
Yeah.
He's the titular Glenn. I'm Trader's Glen.
I mean, in all honesty, they could have built a town around an inn as a stopping point in the middle of a journey.
Yeah, he's Glenn the Fifth.
We've done a lore.
Yep, you did it.
we did lore.
Okay, I think that sounds great. So you guys talked to you guys started arranging the handover, and we'll get some
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh, do you want us to do the handover? I guess we should.
Well, maybe
we're
at least
gonna-
organize it of like, maybe we meet at dawn and do the, or we meet at midnight. I mean, we can do it tonight.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll tell the boatswain, the guy who's the otter that Chuck or whatever his name, that in the morning we'll arrange the handover.
The skipper, you mean? The boat person?
No, sorry, not that guy. The guy who was the in between the blockade and the traders.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just to message back to the boats that we will initiate the handover in the morning.
Okay, yeah. And you
When
guys.
Ricky Quacks will be hanged in town square.
Okay. Yeah, you guys agree. They send the message out. It is late, but it is like it's around 10 p.m. What do you guys do with the rest of your evening? Do you just go straight to the inn, or what else do you do? And do you do anything else here?
I just realized real quick out of character that the duck's name is Rick, technically.
That was the point.
I did not catch that until now, and I have the exact opposite of feelings towards him, which is pretty good.
Or do you? It's actually kind of hard to tell.
I respect Rick and Cyberpunk. It's 10 p.m. Maybe, is there anything fun to do around here?
Drugs.
There is.
No, not drugs, no.
There's the liquor store, as previously mentioned. There is kind of the inn, as like you walk by, there is it's a little nicer than the Hobbled Frog. It's like the downstairs is a fairly nice eating establishment, like an upscale restaurant, and all the rooms are, upstairs, and they seem to be like fairly private.
And there's a pleasure palace
on the roof
where frogs dance with their clothes up.
There's an opium den.
It just doesn't work.
There probably is an opium den somewhere. It's probably not in this place, but there probably is.
That would be all possible. I feel like.
Is there a horse racing track where we can win the trifecta?
There's not.
What sub do we wish to
Four-fingered frog?
What about a fight club? Fight club.
Go back to all the other
With
ones.
a frog champion.
Frogs.
They're all frogs.
He takes his clothes off.
No, there's not a underground fight ring. The main thing is like I said, there's a lot of. You get the feeling that this is a very, like the high class parts of Vegas. I would say is what would be the closest approximation.
So I was right. No, I'm just...
Got
okay,
it.
well, I think I'm just gonna head back to the hotel. Maybe get a bite to eat if somebody would spare a dime. Because
I feel like I got beat up, so I'm gonna just go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
My tongue is numb.
Yep.
Listen to us role playing in our mid-30s. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. What is it, 9 o'clock?
This is fine. This is the dream. You get in. There is like the inn is as described, and Glenn approaches you and says, "Welcome in. Would you like a room for the evening? We've got 3 separate rooms."
What did you say he was?
An otter.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hello.
We would like some rooms. Please.
Separate rooms. Okay. That would be.
We just got lost in each other's eyes.
I might need to bunk with Jack actually, so 2 rooms.
Okay, that would be
Going
be two depletion.
You guys got money?
I'll deplete one, of course, because I'm getting my own room, I guess.
I'm broke, but I feel like somebody owes me. I did a lot of talking.
I'll mark a depletion.
Excellent. All right, 2 rooms. Yeah, that comes with a free meal here at the establishment. Drink
breakfast
or
is it night like a
yeah,
dinner?
right. Either you could use it for dinner tonight.
Oh,
you could
any.
use it for-
Oh, what's on the menu?
Well, tonight we have a delightful sourdough appetizer.
$50 steak.
$50 bug
Made out of
steak.
What? Who died for this?
A sourdough sampler with a variety of cheeses, some fig spread, followed
Did you just
after
offer me bread and cheese
as a starter, as the first course of this
Yeah.
wonderful evening. Then it's some wonderful steak.
And poached duck.
a nice steak with a twice baked potato, which pairs nicely with the house red.
What did the potato do to deserve to be baked twice?
Well, he just wasn't feeling it after the first time, so he had to go back in.
We don't stop. We all want to know. Oh, tell us.
And for dessert, a local fruit tart with wild
That
berries.
sounds quite lovely.
Wild berries.
We'll take it all.
Poison berries. All right.
Take it all for dinner.
Fantastic. Well, I will. Right now, would you like to go up to the room, relax a little bit, or would you like a table right now?
Oh, let's get a table and celebrate.
Yeah, we did good today.
Right. And drinks for you all. Oh, you're all getting the meal, I assume. Drinks.
I'll take bug milk.
Yes, we have a
June bug.
well, okay. The June bug's not a. We have a very nice.
I mean, it's August.
we have a playfully
it's not a
sweet
season.
ladybug. Milk.
Oh,
And if you're looking for something a little more earthy, a little more
We drank wine in the first
little more grit to it, we have a nice roach.
you got earthworm milk.
Earthworm bust.
That's,
Dirt.
we have never stocked it here. No.
Shame. I'll take the roach.
I'll have wine.
A wonderful choice, sir.
Pinot Grigio.
I'll take a nice ale.
What?
I'll take an ale too.
Oh, okay, doubling up. Two fisting.
No, I don't
Fisting.
want the wine. I want the ale.
Okay.
Fisting
Make the
with
roach
with
milk.
horrible fists.
With your hawk fist.
Make sure the roach milk is extra chewy.
Oh God.
Oh right, we could. I'll persuade the little roach to leave some chunks in.
Persuade the roach. I'll persuade my creature.
Okay. And he comes back after.
factory in Futurama.
He comes back with the starter, with the sourdough and the cheeses and the fig spread, as well as 2 ales and a roach milk. The roach milk is a off-white color with a cottage cheese-like consistency.
Oh,
you didn't have to describe it.
You did this. Here we are.
Do we all cheers and does it freeze frame? And then it says a day later they were hanged in town square.
Hanged for treason. No, you guys. You cheers. Anything you talk about before you go to bed for the night?
I think we did good today, Jack. Specifically outing Obo.
We really did, Orson.
We really did. We're gonna change lives here. We're gonna change lives. And the Woodland Alliance can go fight our enemies.
I helped. I helped.
Yeah, we did good, Jack. We stayed sober, nice and sober the whole day. Everybody who helped stayed sober all day.
I would have helped too if I wasn't high.
Yeah,
This has been a very special episode of Reach.
Yeah, man, you get
Reefer
to
Madness 3.
Yeah.
Rooted.
If you don't get high, you get to help with Woodlands Alliance trades negotiations.
Okay. Do you do anything else before you sleep tonight?
No.
I'm Big Spoon. Just Jack. I didn't mean to use your human name.
In real life, right now.
Only if you hold my hand.
Okay.
My hand.
My human hands. It's a close up of her hand. And then it just fades to black.
Okay. You sleep. You guys can clear 2 exhaustion.
Yeah.
Or any, really, I mean, probably all
Good.
but it should be 2.
I had to.
Money.
Yeah, I need money more than anything.
Well,
we
you
should
don't-
get paid.
that you don't have currently.
It is.
You sleep fairly well. It was I think Oppo sleeps very, very well, but this room is a lot nicer than the Hoppled Frog. The beds are a lot more plush with some sort of feather.
I like how me and Jack.
What kind of feather?
Did one room, but we actually outed
Bug feather.
Bug feather,
It's
ladybug
bug
feather.
feathers. Yeah, we have a. It's kind of gross for me and Jack because we're the feathery pets.
There's also a nice mahogany desk and like chair. If you set it right at all, but it is a far nicer room.
Okay, now that you mentioned that's there, before we go to bed, Jack is naked in the bed. And I have a quill pen, and I go, today we did good. and I write down the Gazette for the evening or whatever, I put the pen down, and then join Jack.
It's like the Doogie Howser.
Okay, you guys sleep fairly well.
Fade to black and come back to movie again.
Sure, yeah, fade to black. We fade to black, and you all sleep fairly well, but it seems earlier than your normal wake time. You hear a loud noise.
Ah, shit. I knew we fucked up.
And you are all roused to consciousness by this loud kind of crash, and there's screaming. And as you open your eyes, it's still dark out.
Or did Opal get the drugs again?
Sam over the door. I can't get the drugs again!
God damn it.
It's not me, I swear!
Blankets off and my totally naked. There's a big sensor. I'm just an owl. We get dressed and we go out to the lobby and ask Glenn.
Glenn's not there as you get there.
Oh, shit. That's probably not good. All right, we go outside. Well, I go outside. I don't know.
As you go outside, you see the Trader's Glen seems to be in a little bit of chaos. There's a lot more, where people were scurrying before in a busy way. Now people are like panicked, screaming as they are just trying to like run basically without any real destination because they're on an island. Like maybe one or two try to jump off, but that's about it.
What happened?
What, can I grab a kid and please let me just rig it?
You roll. Well, you can either roll a 10 situation or you can roll might to try to grab a kid.
Okay, let's rephrase. I'm trying to ask somebody what's going on. I'm not trying to grab a kid. It can be anybody. I'll roll might though. Doesn't need to be a child. It says it hit, and I got an 8. It's accurate this time. That's weird. Okay.
Is anyone going to roll read a 10 situation? Or
I'll
no?
read a 10 situation.
Okay, you can roll that.
I was willing to do it too because I have good cunning.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
I got a
not this
7. It's cunning?
Wait, it's cunning to read a 10 situation.
I got an 8.
What's yours, Jason?
I got a 6.
Oh, so you still got a miss. Okay, so here is what happens kind of all at once. Jack, you are looking, that was a flat out miss. What you are looking around trying to figure out what's going on as like Orson is trying to try to grab someone. And
a person, a grown adult.
Child.
Consensual adult.
And Poe is kind of also like, Poe probably tries to get to like some sort of
Poe's basically standing there like in what's it called? Any of those movies where the character's really smart and you can see like the analyzing stuff as he's just kind of like
and while this is happening, Jack, you are trying to like take everything in all at once, and you get swept away. You mark one harm, and you are swept away by this crowd.
I never let you go, Jack.
Orson, you grab
What's going on?
you grab Rick Quacks.
Oh my
Rick
god!
Quacks. It's a serious situation, so he goes by Rick now.
Break his beak.
Rickle Quacks. You see, as soon as you grab him, the first thing you notice is his hair looks a lot more combed, and he's wearing a nice suit.
It's a man now.
You used the money I gave you. I'm glad you're coming up for the world, Ricky. But what's going on right now?
Something. He kind of just points. He points that way, and he's like his feet are like doing this, paddling, trying to like move as you're grabbing him.
I'm holding him up. You're not going anywhere, Ricky. You're going in the water, Ricky.
What did you get?
I got an 8, so I can ask one of these, and
Okay.
I actually want to ask who or what is the biggest threat.
Yeah. So what you see is, as you were like trying to look around in your, vision as you described it, You see there is smoke and what looks like flames coming from you guys from the opposite side you guys came in on.
Oh, so like if we came in from the south, like the north end of the island?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
There's all this water around.
Can I like drop Ricky and do one of these real quick and let him run off or whatever? And
He does.
Can he hop over to get a better view of what's happening?
Yeah. Okay, so where do you guys go to get a better view?
I'd even climb up on like whatever a pole or whatever.
Yeah, I want to climb up a pole to get on top of a
I
building.
grabbed Orson's leg first as I was being trampled.
Jesus. Get up, Jack.
You can roll. No, I mean Jack's gone unless you want to roll and might to try to grab. Well, now that it's too late because the scene already passed because he was talking to someone. So Jack is just gone currently. Orson and Poe, you climb up a like on top of one of the nearby. Actually, the inn is probably the tallest. So you guys like climb the outside of the inn from the windowsill to like the windowsill to the roof. And as you look out to the north, what you see is there's about 2 or 3 of the Woodland Alliance ships on fire. And you see slightly to the north of them, you see
I rotate my head all the way around.
You see a massive blue ship with billowing white sails.
Damn it.
And Orson, you would recognize it immediately as an eerie ship called the Quell. And that's where we'll end
Do
tonight.
I know that ship specifically?
You know the name. You have to roll for anything else next week.
Okay.
Oh.
That's the end of Root this week.
Wait, you're missing something.
Oh, yes. We hear, like, as you, like, hear the fire and the screams and the waves crashing, we transition to another scene with the waves crashing. And you see the stockroom of a boat. There's some light shining through, but it is still nighttime. And you see a fully like unzipped coat of a naked mole rat as he is laying smoking a cigarette.
Amazing.
What color are the walls?
It's a boat. It's just like under the stock of a boat.
Oh, okay, so it's brown or whatever.
Yeah, the inside. Yeah, it's just wood.
We don't know what boat he's in.